Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash, the bondage to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akiam, to the elect that are scattered across the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth and faith and its sincerity. I'm the brother Shema Allah from the GMS Houston camp. And this lesson is going to be entitled, none of the things that he did shall be mentioned. Right? And this lesson basically comes from video I had watched on the Elder Apostle Tahar's page. Response to Elder Kazak, one of the 7 out of 1 West. All right. And you should watch that video if you haven't. But you had these guys from Popey basically, listening to him, basically playing a video of him, speaking about, 1 West. And the things that were taught, right? And he was even bringing out things, saying that, it's a bunch of confusion in Israel. And he's popping back up basically to, to clear out any confusion, right? Saying that, that there is a hell and that basically Masha is not King David, so and so on, right? But it's like these guys, Fopi, right? They were taking in everything that he was saying. All right, but nobody is asking the question, where have you been? All right, where have you been, for these past years? The apostle said he haven't seen him in 30 years. All right, and this is my first time ever, hearing about him as far as, teaching again. All right. I always heard old stories about him, right? About the history in 1 West. So it's like, where were you, bro? Like, what were you doing? I was like 30 years. That's a long fucking time. Like, what were you doing during that period? Like, what, you just working? You just working on a regular job? Like, what were you into? That was more important. Like, and then now for you just to, to pop back up and saying you want to clear out any confusion. Like, why did you stop? Why did you stop teaching? All right, why did you wait all the way until now? All right. If you are a true man in the Lord, why take a 30-year break? All right. So it's like, bro, whatever you gotta say, man, that's like it's like null and void. It's like, bro, people are getting caught up on that. I was, a part of the original 7, this and that. They getting mesmerized by that, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. He took a break, a 30-year break. All right, when it was still mouth to feed. All right, spiritually. All right, the elect still needed to be taught. All right, but man, I'm gonna start here in Ezekiel 18:24. All right, it says, "But when the righteous turned away from his righteousness and committed iniquity, and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? All his righteousness that he had done shall not be mentioned, and his trespass that he had trespassed, and his sin that he has sinned, and them shall he die." Right. So yeah, you could have done all these great things, been a part of the 7, right? That doesn't matter, right? That was a key thing, right? In the history of this Israelite thing, right? The school in 1 West, all the things that happened. Right? Because all the things that went down, the Most High had to go down that way, but it led us, unto what we have today and what we know and what we teach today. All right? Through, our apostles, right, and elders and bishops, right? All right, because them were their teachers. All right? So yeah, even though that's important history and all, right? But it's like, you didn't keep going. All right? You didn't keep going. You see, so, popping back on the scene, it's like you're basically like a guy that was basically like played football. He was the popular guy in high school, right? He was the star player, right? But then after basically high school, it was nothing, right? He disappeared, right? He's a pretty average dude, right? But, he pops back up have a reunion with his friends or something, something like that. And then he's talking about the old days. Oh, I did this, or I did that. But it's like, all right, but what have you been doing? Like, bro, what are you doing now? Like, what's going on? Like, you can't just pop it up like that didn't happen. Like, no. All right? No. This is Luke 9. And 62, and Yahushua said to him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So you put anybody, all right, taking a hand from the plow. You see me, anybody that's been in this thing, or whoever, right, to come into this truth. You stop. No, you're not fit, right? Because the work don't stop. The work don't stop until the Lord says so. It don't matter who you are. The Lord don't have respect of persons. All right, the Lord don't have respect of person. You stopped, you disappeared, bro. 30 years, bro. 30 years, man. Shit, I'm damn near 30. I ain't even 30 yet. All right, 26 years old. All right, so from when I was born all the way until now, you ain't even been doing nothing. All right, from my knowledge, right? Because, a person could say they've been doing things and, teaching here and there or whatever. But, hey, like what the apostle said, hey, you ain't seen them in 30 years. Right? So it's like, hey, you just disappeared. All right? And, like I said, guys were just wooed, right? By, this is one of the 7. All right? But, bruh, where was he? Like, bro, our people do not be paying attention or asking the important questions. They're just simple. All right? It's simple. See, but like Yahushua said, you take your hand from the plow, man. Hey, you're not fit. All right? And it doesn't matter who you are. This is Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So you got to endure unto the end. Hey, we're in the end times, but hey, it's not the end yet. All right, things are not over. We're going to keep working until Yahushua returns. All right, until the Most High pull the plug on us teaching, basically. All right, when we can't go out, that's when we stop. We don't stop, according to your own will. All right, especially not for no 30 years. Like, bro, what were you doing? Like, what was going on? Like, you just forget about everything? You just watching from behind the scenes and something just, sparked in your mind. Oh, I need to make this video. I need to get back out there. I need to stop all this confusion. Bro, you should have been did that. All right? You should have never stopped. All right? You can't try to put your cape on, come and do this and that. No. All right? But, John 21 and 16, 15. So when they dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my lambs. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said to him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said to him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said to him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, Feed my sheep. So he said it to him 3 times. So this was important to the Lord, feeding his sheep, feeding his elect, right, the believers. That is important, right, that we have to be doing. The Lord said he's going to set up pastors according to his heart, which shall feed, with knowledge and with understanding. All right. That is Jeremiah 3 and 15. Jeremiah 3 And 15, I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Okay? So the Lord says he's going to set up pastors to feed. All right? And, bro, if you don't feed a sheep, right, daily, it's like, bro, they're going to die. But that's on a day-by-day basis. But, bro, 30 years, bro, what the fuck, bro? The bones just disintegrated. All right? It's like, bro, you don't have no sheep, nothing. Like 30 years, bro. It's like, damn, you just didn't give a fuck at all. All right? Man, I think that was it. 2 Timothy 4 and 7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. All right, so Paul said. He said, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. So he said he finished his course. Okay, because he was about to be put to death. And you know that he did everything that he was supposed to do for the Lord. All right. So we all got to finish our course. And it ain't over with yet. I said the Lord says it's over with. All right. 4 and 2. Preach the word. Be instant in season and out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. So we supposed to preach this word. All right. No matter what. All right. He said be instant in season, out of season. All right. All year round. All right. Through all different types of weather. You see. You know, using wisdom, of course. All right. What the type of weather that is out. You see, but all year round. In season and out of season. All right. Working. There's no breaks, man. Our break, our retirement, right, is in the kingdom of heaven. That's when we no longer going to work anymore. All right, but, that's all I had to say on this topic, because I watched the video, it was irritating. I hearing some things that were said, and hearing the things that Fopi, them guys, what they were saying, right? Man, and they're a non-factor, all right? They're a non-factor, all right? The Most High is going to basically shut up, or stop the mouths of all these individuals, all right, that ain't right. All right, that ain't teaching the truth. They don't believe in and teach the right doctrine. All right. And the Lord is going to have the ones whom he wants to come out of that madness, which may be a part of the elect, right? But he's going to destroy everybody else. All right, that's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for the Lord to just, take these guys out. All right, but, that's lesson. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.